Today we're making a super cute Valentine's Day shadow card. It looks really complicated, but luckily your machine does most of the work. This card, which you can put in a shadow box or a frame, has 6 layers. And if you don't want to put it in a frame, you can just stick it on a square card for a really cute handmade card. You always start building from the back to the front. So you begin with the bottom layer. As you might know, I hardly ever use glue, so I'm just using double-sided tape for this. I find it works best for me. I'll put this on first as a back layer to give us a base, but you could also start with a double-sided square card. For the next layers, use double-sided foam tape to create a bit of a gap between each layer, which gives it that 3D effect. It's really simple. Just put tape on the corners of each layer and stick the next layer on top. I'm also using vinyl because you can cut really small pieces with it, which is harder to do with paper. You can use it to create a nice text. As you can see, it's already finished. You can make a card like this in just 5 minutes. Just because I chose vinyl doesn't mean you have to. You can just stick your own text on it, using paper or even write it on. I hope you're now less scared to make a 3D model like this because it looks a lot more complicated than it actually is. And look at how nicely I cut this vinyl. I used my Scanncut to cut it. If you want to know more about that, let me know in the comments and I'll make a tutorial. I hope you can make a lot of people happy with such a beautiful shadow box. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel. There are many more fun projects coming up like Easter and other holidays. See you in the next video.
I bought some cheap vinyl in some dollar store and it's totally crap. It doesn't cut right. So I found a new way to reuse it. I got some cheap cardstock, as you can see, just plain white. And I will add this cheap vinyl on it, and then I have my own glittery cardstock to make some cute boxes and Valentine cards. Don't be too hard with the measuring, just measure it, that it fits the paper. And the good thing about it is you can make it two-sided or just single-sided. For this project I made it two-sided just to see if it will cut right with my cutting machine, and it did. I will advise you, when you stick it on the cardstock, just be patient and do it slowly. Don't be too quickly with it, so you prevent bubbles in it. And the results are really great. As you can see, it is really smooth on the paper, and when you try to cut it as vinyl, it's just crap. But I was surprised by it, that it looked so good on paper. So if you have any cheap vinyl lying around that you don't use because it doesn't cut right, you might use it for some paper crafts. And in this video I will make a cute little chocolate box, and this vinyl was just perfect for it. Now that the vinyl is sticking on the cardstock, it's ready to put in the cutting machine. As you can see, it cuts really easy, and I cut it with my CRICUT, and I selected the lightweighted cardstock, and it just cut smoothly through it, as you can see. Two beautiful hearts that will be some embellishment or something on the box. As you can see, it's a really easy box, and you can make it, you can put your own things on it if you like. I made it for the chocolate stirrer, and it will fit good with my glitter mug. I don't know if you have seen that tutorial, but the idea was to put it with the mug. It's a really simple box template. You can buy it in my shop, and you just follow the dash lines, and just don't fold it all the way. You need to put on the hearts first, and if you fold it right away, then you don't get to put the hearts very stern on it. So just put the sides together that the box is complete, but just don't fold it into a box yet, and make sure you put everything on the box you want to do before you fold it completely. And as you see, I just use double-sided tape because I don't prefer glue, but you can also glue it as well, but this is quicker and easier for me. I always, when I have more than one layer to put on a card or a box, I always make sure I put the layers on first before I put it on the box, like here. And of course you don't have to put the hearts on the box if you want to use it for anything else, but it's just a nice favor box, and you can make your own embellishments on it. And it's also really quick to make, so if you have a little party or just you want to give some small things or make someone happy with a little candy, this is the perfect box for it. And it's under 5 minutes, so it's quick and easy. I hope you like this video, and that the tips I gave you about the vinyl is any use to you. And I would appreciate it if you give a thumbs up to this video, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe to my channel. And there are lots of videos in my channel that give you great inspiration and tips and tricks on other projects. So happy crafting! I made some very cute Valentine foil tags, and I will show you today how you can make them with your CRICUT. It's very important that the lines for the foil, that you need to set them on foil and not on cut like I do here. And you can choose fine, medium or bold. So make sure you have all the lines you want to foil put on foil. But you need to do an extra step as well, and that is make sure you attach the foil lines on the right layer. If you don't do that, then it will foil on nothing. I will show you here. Like here, you should have only had 2 mats, but I have 3, so I am I forgot some lines to attach to the correct tags. Here you will see that I will attach them to the right layer, and when I've done that all, then we should have 2 cutting mats, because these tags are only built up in 2 layers. Now we're gonna check, and yes, we have 2 layers, and we do it on a mat. And you see, this one are the top tags with the foil, and CRICUT does it very smart by first foiling your paper or your material, whatever, and then cutting it. See how beautiful it all came out, even the fill. I love this, and it's also very quick. These tags you can make within 5 minutes. You have 12 tags. It's just 2 mats. The foiling is what takes the longest. Now you only have to do the 2 layers together with glue, or just a glue roller, or whatever you prefer. And in a real short amount of time you have perfect tags for your Valentine gifts, or for your small business to put with your products. They're very cute, and you can just make them for any occasion you like, of course. But these are specific. I made them for Valentine, but you can use them for weddings or anything like that. And I'm really in love with the foiling, so I will make a lot of more designs where you can use the foil tool, because it just gives a nice finish. It's just something different, and there are a lot of options you can use this foil tool with. So I hope you like this video, and if you like more of this kind of projects, and then I would appreciate it if you hit that like button and subscribe and hit that notification bell. Then you can be up to date when I post a new video. Thank you for watching, and see you in my next video.